What is up, back here with another YouTube video, and in case you cannot tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my thoughts and opinions on someone or something going on in this wacky weird wrestling world. As you can tell by the title below, this one will be one where I share my thoughts and opinions on Adam Copeland, Cope, Edge, whichever one you would want to know him as. I know that, or at least I'm pretty sure he goes by Cope within AEW, but for the sake of my brain, if I call him Edge, that's because that's what I primarily know him as, and probably a good chance a lot of people know him as Edge than Cope or Copeland or Adam Copeland. But I would love to know what your thoughts and opinions are on him down in the comments below. I did a video previously about why he's my favorite wrestler, but this is strictly talking about his time in AEW, not his career overall. And granted, I don't watch a lot of AEW nowadays. It's just kind of got bored of it, kind of deal for myself personally. So my opinions strictly come from what I've seen on YouTube, like the clips that they post and whatnot. But when it comes to Cope on AEW, initially I was super excited. He could face this guy, have a feud with that guy, hopefully have a decent match with Christian against Christian for the first time in my opinion ever, kind of deal, from at least 04 onwards. They did that in Toronto. It was a street fight, probably smoke and mirrors. Might be a little bit biased for that, but when it comes to Cope in AEW, it kind of now, and like I said, he's my favorite wrestler, or at least Edge is my favorite wrestler of all time, and I'm not the most familiar of his work in AEW because, like I said, I don't watch, but from the clips that I've seen, it's just that shot. I don't mean this disrespectfully, but like kind of that shiny new toy kind of deal has kind of worn off. Like, I was excited for the Cope Open that he did, I believe, before breaking his leg. That was somewhat interesting, but I have a feeling like he could have another 2-3 year career in AEW, but the only thing I'll remember this run for at this rate is his feud with Christian Cage, kind of deal, his in real life best friend and whatnot. But when it comes to Cope, it's just, it could be 100% a me thing, but it's just not hitting the same way as it did, even like this, when I say this run in WWE, the 2020 to 2023 run for WWE was hitting for me for I was into it first bit of his run in AEW as Adam Copeland was doing the same thing. But now, really, since the injury that he came back from, breaking his leg, doing a really, in my opinion, dumb move. But hey, it's his body. He's a grown-ass man. But when it comes to him, strictly from what I've seen online, it hasn't really been hitting the way that I thought it would when he debuted at, I think it was Wrestle Dream 2023, and whatnot. But yeah, overall, I want to care about AEW. I definitely, human to human, want them to succeed, because the more good wrestling companies that succeed, the better it is for wrestling and whatnot. But when it comes to Cope, Edge, Adam Copeland in AEW, just not hitting now since he returned the same way as what I wanted or what I expected it to be and whatnot. It was cool to see him be a part of a 6-man tag teaming with Sting for on the road to Sting's retirement and whatnot. But yeah, it just hasn't really been heading the same way for myself personally. Like I said, I want to care about Edge, about Cope in AEW. I just, again, strictly from the clips that I've seen online, can't really care, don't really care, kind of deal. It's not really heading the same way for myself personally. Again, this is coming from somebody who only watches clips online. I don't watch a full episode of Dynamite. I don't watch full episodes of of Collision, other AEW adjacent programming. I don't watch that. just clips. So I could be missing something, but I hope not. But those are my thoughts and opinions. It's just hasn't really been hitting the same way as what I wanted or expected it to be. But those are my thoughts and opinions. Would love to know what yours are on Adam Copeland, Edge, Cope, whatever you would want to know him as in AEW. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. If you have any other wrestling related video ideas, let me know some way, shape, or form, whether it's in the comments, social media, in the description, whatever the case might be. But yeah, that's it for this one. Treat yourself as well as possible, mentally, emotionally, and physically, because that you deserve the absolute best.